Let's talk about step 2, streaming platform settings and design. And again, this is a little more specific to us, streamingchurch.tv. We give you the ability to have a theme. You can have content that you can put on your platform so people not only see the video, but they can chat, they can see links, they can see images that you've hyperlinked so that people can give online, they can maybe look at the pastor's blog. There can be other content that you can put on the streamingchurch.tv video chat platform, which we'll show you an example here in a moment. And you can embed or link that on the streaming page. You can choose or build a theme yourself. A lot of what we do here is very customizable. You can do it. You can customize some of it. You don't have to be a coding expert. When I start doing coding, things go terribly wrong. And so we've kind of made this so you can do this, a lot of this yourself. And the truth is, we will help you. We do have people that know how to code, and so we can help you with some of those things if you need a little more help. And you can set up an area like the static and dynamic area. And you might say, what in the world's a static and dynamic area? Should we jump to it, Michael, and show them?
Yeah. So we're going to start with the embedding here. And just a reminder here, when you get to this page on your admin panel, this is under streaming management, and then under setup, this is your embed codes. If you were able to scroll down, you would see it starts with your streaming page that you can then embed into your website. You can choose to use a link if you don't want to embed it in your website, so you have both options. But as you scroll on down, there are countdown timers, the on-demand and archive. If you're using that feature in the premium account, that embed code is available as well. But on each and every one of our pages, if you look up to the right at this point, you'll see a help video. That's unique to that page and that tool. And Phil's done a great job of building how-to videos for every step along the way that we're talking to you about. So we want to help you. We're available by phone and chat and email, but we've also already built tools so that if we're offline for the day, you can click that video and follow it, capture this code, and then take it over and put it into the HTML portion of your website.
Yeah, you can do that. And if that all sounds overbearing, don't worry about that, folks. We're here to help you, as Michael said. What you're looking at here is, again, from our perspective, from our admin control panel, code where you could get code. But I do want to point out here, at a sample of a streamingchurch.tv video platform. This is just a sample. We have many different designs, different colors. They look different in this, but most of them all have a place for people to chat, a place to see who's online, a viewer can see who's online, a place to put notes from the pastor's notes, a map to, again, look and see, it goes all around the world. You could see who's on if you have people globally watching you or just in your state. And there's even some Bible software there that's on there from YouVersion, so you can look at scriptures while you're watching the video. You can chat with people. You can do private prayer. You can do private chat. And those are features, again, this looks one way, but there's lots of different ones. We'll show you some designs here in a moment. I think, Mike, I'll cover real quickly. We mentioned dynamic area and active zone.
Yeah.
So when we say active dynamic zone, again, I won't spend a lot of time with this because there are help videos and we can explain it to you on the phone or in chat. But down below the video in most of our platforms is what we would call the active dynamic zone. And as you see here in this webinar, you'll see that there's a countdown timer here, right? But you can, as an admin, you can go in and you can change this with a click of the mouse into something else. You can preload things like earlier in the week or whatever. You can set up a donation link that you could put here. You could put a link to the pastor's blog. You could put a connection card, what we call a connection card, but a way for people to maybe, tell them you're there, the prayer request. You can set some of this stuff up in advance very easily. And then while the stream is going on as an admin, you can log into the streamingchurch.tv admin control panel, and you can change this countdown timer to something else. And people can look at that. It's kind of, I always liken it to, as you're going down the interstate and you see a billboard, and the billboard will like sometimes change before your eyes.
Yep.
They're electric, they're set up to change and switch different images. I kind of liken it to that. You can do that as an admin. That's the active area. But we have a static area, which is usually around the chat. Now there's different designs here, so it may be a different place depending on the design you choose. But this would be something, this area here below the chat would be something that's kind of designed to be